body and soul, regenerating the forests and yourself. Swimming for your life. And we have the yoga lowdown on high blood pressure. But first, experience the trickle-down effect with Shirodhara massage. Practiced for over 5,000 years, Shirodhara massage originates from India and is based on the ancient principles of Ayurvedic medicine. Translated from the Sanskrit as a holistic healing science, Ayurveda aims to harmonize the body, mind, senses, and soul. Ayurveda may be an ancient Indian therapy, but its appeal is thoroughly modern. This holistic system of diet, herbal remedies, and massage has been a big hit with thousands of celebrities, spa-goers, and harried workers all over the world, looking to regain a balanced and healthy lifestyle. Shirodhara is a luxuriant and easy way to achieve instant calm and rejuvenation. It derives from two Sanskrit words. Shiro means head and Dhara means to flow. It involves the warm and consistent flow of aromatic oils on the forehead, specifically on the third eye. This is the chakra point just above and between the eyebrows. It's said to be the seat of human consciousness. The oils are allowed to flow over the scalp and through the hair, creating a blissful sensation. Health and beauty spas that offer Shirodhara are careful to create a comfortable and tranquil environment with atmospheric background music and a soft treatment table. Lying on your back, your body will be cocooned in warm towels and your head will be positioned under the oil fountain. A metal bottle with a slow-flowing spout from which the oils will stream gently onto the forehead. The soothing and fragrant oils flow in a continuous rhythmic stream for approximately 30 minutes. You're guaranteed to be transported to a calm place in no time. The herbal oils will flow back freely, also nourishing the hair and scalp before they're captured in a basin below. All your mental demons, fear, anxiety, anger, or irritability dissolve into an ocean of calm as your mind is lulled into a state of serenity and expanded consciousness. As the oil strokes the third eye, it has a balancing effect on the deepest recesses of the brain, stimulating the endocrine system, the pituitary and pineal glands for hormonal upsets, and pleasure neurotransmitters for depression or emotional insecurity. The procedure is also said to synchronize alpha brainwaves, enhancing blood circulation to the brain, improving mental clarity, and generally releasing deeply trapped ama or toxins. You are then left for a few minutes to relax and assimilate the experience. Best of all, you'll emerge with a heightened state of awareness and a long-lasting sense of peace to equip you for any of life's challenges. Shirodhara truly honors the body as a sacred temple and a vehicle for the divine spirit within. Do you find gyms unwelcoming and jogging harsh on the body? Do you avoid competitive team sports and find chlorine pools make your hair smell? Do you love bushwalking and spending your time in a natural environment? Your path to fitness and well-being may be in a bush regeneration group, and you'll be helping to save our planet along the way. All over the world, people are gathering together to regenerate their local paddocks and parklands with trees and plants native to their area. Most community bush regeneration or land care groups are made up of volunteers with a trained bush regenerator to educate the group and be responsible for the weeding and planting of the area. Can you imagine the weedy patch of land at the end of your street flourishing with hundreds of tiny seedlings, recreating the abundance of their pre-buildings and asphalt world? It can happen quickly. Even a few months after weeding and planting, native birds and butterflies will return to an area, restoring its original colour and beauty. Perhaps you live by a river where unsuitable vegetation has degraded the soil and chemicals from local farming have reduced water quality. You may be lucky enough to live near a beach, but notice that the native plants on the dunes have gone and the dunes are almost blowing away. Find out if there is a bush regeneration group in your area, and if not, you may have the opportunity to start one. Groups are usually formed by a few keen individuals and then supported by other community groups and schools. Guided by a bush regenerator or horticulturalist, bush regeneration volunteers learn to identify weeds and native plants using identification books and charts. These skills, combined with instruction in tool use, first aid and a sun hat and sunburn cream, equip volunteers to set about the task of weed removal and replanting and to share the excitement of seeing a degraded patch spring to life. Bush regeneration can be a high-energy activity or gentle depending on your desires and abilities. If you are up for a few hours of serious tree pulling out, chopping down and sawing up, you are bound to be able to find it, but most regeneration involves lighter work such as weed removal and planting. Perhaps the best aspect of this form of exercise and recreation is that it gets you close to the earth, a grounding and calming experience. If you have a busy or anxious mind, or have been spending too many hours using the energy above your shoulders, working in the bush will bring your body down to earth and remind you of the inherent strength and quiet beauty of the planet we are here to care for. Why do whales breach and jump out of the water? One reason is because barnacles make their skin itchy. But anyone who has seen a whale breaching, especially when there is a crowd watching, may get the idea that they also do it just for fun. Dolphins have the same sense of joy. Just like us, they do it because they love it. The water is the perfect place to get fit. Water supports the weight of the body and reduces stress on joints. Swimming is low impact but beneficial to the whole body. It is aerobic, improves cardiovascular fitness, and can burn fat when undertaken regularly. Many people love to swim, but not everyone. Often, people's first thought about swimming is, "I can't really breathe properly," or "I feel exhausted at the end of one lap." Most adult swimmers can be divided into two groups: those who can't swim and those who would enjoy swimming more if they had a chance to improve their swimming stroke. Even competent swimmers can benefit by having a trained coach give them a few tips. Most adults can greatly improve their stroke in 3 or 4 half-hour classes and can then vary their swimming exercises to maximize fitness and enjoyment. Whilst swimming once meant following the straight black line up and down the center of the lane, Many pools now offer a wide range of water-based exercises catering for all levels of fitness and ability. If you are just learning to swim, you'll find that many pools cater for adults in their Learn to Swim programs and will start with exercises to develop water confidence and flotation skills designed for the individual needs. For those less fond of laps, aqua aerobics is a vigorous, low-impact form of exercise which combines swimming skills with aerobics. Classes can cater to people who want a really good workout, utilising the resistance of the water to develop strength and endurance, or be tuned to the needs of older and less able swimmers, with classes based on gentle exercises in the shallow end of the pool. While traditionally hydrotherapy has been undertaken at hospitals and rehabilitation centres, some local pools now have warm water exercise pools for those recovering from injury or trauma, or just wanting to pamper themselves with a truly relaxing warm water experience. You might even be lucky enough to get the warm water pool on your own. For all the fun of the beach and more, try a wave pool where enjoyment and exercise go hand in hand. As all surfers and dolphins know, the toughest part of surfing is getting out through the waves. Swimming or playing in even a gentle wave pool strengthens muscles, develops balance, and builds the confidence needed to achieve the main purpose of swimming: fun. The frantic pace and relentless pressure of modern society is enough to send anyone's blood pressure soaring through the roof. A stressful lifestyle leaves you less time to eat properly or exercise, placing further wear and tear on the cardiovascular system. Is it any wonder that there are millions of new cases of hypertension or high blood pressure reported each year in countries all over the world? Exercising for half an hour every day, eating a high-fibre, low-sodium diet, plus practicing stress management techniques will go a long way to ease hypertension. Yoga is an excellent form of exercise and stress management all rolled into one. While there are certain postures that should be avoided by people suffering hypertension, our resident yogi Dominique says that yoga offers some wonderful practices to assist in balancing heart problems and restoring the overall well-being of the cardiovascular system. The following practices are suitable for those with high blood pressure, can be performed any time, and will be particularly beneficial when feeling stressed or anxious. Viparita Karani. First, sit next to a wall with one side of the hips against it. Gently drop down onto your elbow and swing the legs against the wall. Ensure the buttocks and legs are in full contact with the wall. Place the feet and legs hip-width apart and place the arms slightly away from the torso, just below the level of the shoulders. Turn the palms upwards and close the eyes. It is advisable to rest here for at least 5 minutes, breathing slowly and steadily in and out through the nose. When you are finished, move very slowly to bring the knees into the chest and then gently roll to your right-hand side. Rest here on your side for a few deep breaths and then slowly sit up. This simple posture benefits the entire cardiovascular system. The heart is able to rest from the effect of gravity for a while. This reversal of gravity assists venous return, the return of blood to the pulmonary circulation, and can ease other vascular complaints such as varicose veins and hemorrhoids. Nadi Shodhana. Sit upright with the spine straight, perhaps with the support of a wall or chair. Using the right hand, block the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale slowly through the left nostril. Then block the left nostril using the index finger. Exhale slowly through the right nostril. Inhale slowly through the right nostril and then block the right nostril and exhale slowly through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, block the left nostril and exhale slowly through the right nostril. Then inhale through the right nostril. Continue this exercise, block, exhale, inhale, block, exhale, inhale. Ensure that the breath is smooth and that there is no pressure in the head, eyes or chest. Continue for 5 to 10 minutes or as long as feels appropriate for you. Work gently and slowly, concentrating on the feeling of the breath moving in and out of one nostril at a time. Alternate nasal breathing is wonderful for calming the mind and subsequently soothing the nervous and cardiovascular systems. This pranayama or breathing exercise can be practiced any time of the day or night to soothe frayed nerves and bring relief to hypertensive symptoms. Prevention is definitely better than a cure when it comes to hypertension. Many people who suffer the disease are completely unaware of it because it can often be symptomless. Better to be on the safe side. Watch the diet, do your daily exercise, and take some time out when you're feeling stressed. And remember, you can get right to the heart of hypertension with good yoga practices. The earthy tones and strongly defined lines of tiger's eye are definitely not for the faint-hearted. Or maybe they are. If you're an anxious, flighty kind of person, this grounding stone may lend you the clarity and stability you're looking for. All the qualities of the tiger are attributed to this gem: strength, vision, patience, and calm determination. The Dalai Lama is one of the calmest, most focused people on the planet. Not surprisingly, he keeps a mala of tiger's eye with him always. Known by many as the stone of self-discipline, this gem works its magic on the 5th chakra, which is centered in the throat. If you are one to mewl meekly as a kitten, wearing this stone may have you growling confidently with a tiger's commanding eloquence. Shamanic healers from all cultures have used this gem to treat broken bones, eye complaints, stomach and digestive problems. You could make someone the gift of courage, integrity and personal empowerment by offering them a string of this balancing stone. In ancient times, astrologer priests observed the moon's changing phases, not just to record time, but to foretell the destiny of mankind. So powerful has been the moon's hold on our collective imagination that even today, scientists continue to study its effects on human beings. Many people believe that the moon can influence our moods and actions, and that a little moon magic can maximize your chances for personal fulfillment and success. The moon moves along an elliptical orbit around the Earth, completing the circuit every 28 days. In the phase called the new moon, the face is completely in shadow as the moon lies between the Earth and the Sun. This is considered the best time to reflect on new beginnings or to start planning a project you've been shelving. As the moon moves along its orbit, it appears as a crescent on the right side of the night sky. As the visible part of the moon grows, it's said to be waxing. During the first 3 days of this phase is thought to be the best time to initiate plans you've made during the new moon, for things will literally start to take off. It's also one of the most positive times of the month, when you are likely to feel your confidence grow day by day and any inclination to hesitate about things will disappear. About a week later, the moon is in the first quarter, resembling a luminous half circle, and you'll find that your efforts will start to yield results. This phase of accelerated growth is the perfect time to build up the ego and push your ideas through. When the moon is more than half illuminated, it is said to be gibbous. In this phase, your achievements are in sight, but not quite ready to be fully grasped. You may feel you are being tested to your very limits, and faith in yourself might falter momentarily, but hold firm. Your body may be buzzing with excitement, and you feel you can live on adrenaline alone. 7 days later, the moon will reach the second quarter of its orbit, where its fully lighted surface will appear as a complete orb. The light of the full moon will charge the nights with a silvery electricity as the month moves to its climax. Some suggest that dancing in the night garden will allow the full moon's rays to fill your body and spirit with exuberance. You may feel alert and truly alive. Believers say, don't be surprised if love blooms or money comes your way. A word of caution though, be mindful that you remain in a positive and generous frame of mind, for it is said that the full moon will exacerbate dangers and trouble for those caught up in negative thinking. If you've been ill this month, take heart, because natural medicines and tonics taken during the full moon are said to be at their most effective. 1 week later, the moon dwindles into a half circle again. This is known as the moon in its waning gibbous phase. Just as the sunlit side of the moon turns away from us and the moon begins to wane, so too can we begin to feel depleted or dejected. This is the time to clean, purify, and declutter. Restore yourself with long, relaxing baths. The moon is said to be waning crescent when it progresses from full to new, and the visible portion of the moon dwindles to a crescent once more. Feeling understimulated, more prone to depression or pensiveness can be the natural characteristics of this phase. And in a few days' time, when the new moon returns, you'll have the opportunity to make new wishes and set a whole new array of exciting things in motion. A silvery satellite, a revered ancient goddess, the cause of strange behavior. There are many myths and magical powers attributed to the moon, but one fact remains. It will always hold a mystical fascination for most of the Earth's watchful inhabitants. Join us again on Mind, Body and Soul as we discover more paths to health and happiness. But for now, Dominique gives us some food for thought.
It's fruitless and a waste of time to ever compare yourself with anyone else. You are a unique divine creation, put on this earth to fulfill a unique divine life purpose. Comparing yourself to other people wastes your energy and eats away at your self-esteem. And just as it's pointless to compare yourself to others, spending your energy judging others for their belief systems, for their life path, for their purpose is equally a waste of time. Stay focused on your truth, stay focused on doing what feels right for you each day without letting anyone else interfere with your dreams.